celebrating everything the Coastal Bend has to offer.
This is a great place to live, so let's talk about it.
Get the scoop on the latest trends, popular fashions, hottest music, exciting events, and so much more.
Come on, let's have some fun.
This is Coastal Living on KZTV.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Coastal Living, the at-home edition, where we're able to join you in the comfort of your own home from the comfort of ours. We're so excited to be back for week 2 of Coastal Living, back with a bang, I have to say. We've got Jocelyn with us. How are you, Jocelyn?
Hey, Clarissa, I'm doing fantastic. I have to say, I think we're starting off the week pretty great with such a great attitude from just the weekend that we had. I think, since it was Mother's Day weekend, it was Braden's birthday, I hear. That just puts you, in such a great mood. And let's talk a little bit about that. How was your weekend?
It was really great. Our big boy is so excited to grow up. He got some really cool gadgets and toys, and we kept it very intimate, very small group of us got together to celebrate his birthday, and we ended up doing the same for Mother's Day as well. So just our very immediate family got together. It was very nice and refreshing, although we are still very conscious of and practicing social distancing. So didn't get too mushy with the hugs and the I love you when you say it. You just can't do it as much right now. So we're still keeping our distance, but enjoying the in-person time together for sure. How was your Mother's Day?
It was great. It's kind of the same thing for me. My mom and I are still practicing social distancing. And I have to say to all of our viewers, I hope everyone else had a wonderful Mother's Day weekend filled with lots of treats. Now, since I'm talking about treats, today is National Eat Whatever You Want Day. So this is a good day for you to indulge in some of your favorite foods. And I have to ask you, Clarissa, do you have anything planned that you want to eat today?
I kind of live by that celebration every day, I think. Things that I crave are like sushi and wings. So if I could make one of those dreams come true today, I will. I'm going to put that on my bucket list for today and eat what I want. That sounds like a great holiday to celebrate.
Absolutely. Yes, I just checked that off too because I'm a big sushi girl. So, maybe I can talk about this later on in the show with our daily challenge. But I want to encourage all of you to support local today. One of your favorite local restaurants. It's a good time to definitely celebrate this national holiday.
Absolutely. And we have a really great week coming up. Tons of really awesome content as usual. We're here to make you laugh. We're here to take your mind off of all the craziness happening in our world. And we're here to help educate you and keep you informed on not only the updates with COVID-19, but what's happening in our community. How are we coming back into normalcy? Do you have any big plans for the week? I know every week I try to set like a new goal for myself. What are yours, Jocelyn?
I'm really big on setting goals too. I'm wanting to come up with some new workouts that we'll obviously share this week. And I really want to, since, it also is a Motivational Monday, I want to get a hold of a friend or a family member that I haven't spoken to in a while also. So I want to make that a big part of my week as well.
That's a really cool goal. And I think that's something we should all strive to do at least weekly, if not daily. Just reach out to someone. We've all gotten so used to texting and being sort of distant, but at this point, I think we're over the distance. We need to feel connected. So feel free to reach out to somebody you love. And speaking of connected, our community, and I've said this a million times, I'll continue to say it because I'm so proud. Everyone has come together so fluidly throughout all of the coronavirus pandemic. Our community has really showed up and supported each other. And I was actually able to visit with some people from South Texas, a distillery that is popular for its alcohol, but they're switching the alcohol to hand sanitizer. I've got more details in this next interview. Check it out. With me today is the founder of Rebecca Creek Distillery. Please welcome Steve Eisen, who took the time to visit with us today and tell us about how they're helping the community. How are you, Steve?
Oh, I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for joining us today. Now, we already know that you're a big supporter of musicians. Obviously, you're a big supporter of a good time, which we can all appreciate. Give me a little bit of history about Rebecca Creek.
Yeah, so Rebecca Creek is based in San Antonio. We started the company in 2009. We've grown to be one of the largest craft distilleries in the country. We manufacture Rebecca Creek whiskey, Enchanted Rock vodka, Texas Ranger whiskey. We basically have a destination here. We have about 50,000 people that come through here a year from all over the country to come see our distillery. They do tours. We do private events. We're distributed in about 18 states, so we're trying to go national. But we're just a little small company here in San Antonio.
Wonderful. Well, a small company that's made a very big name in Texas, because I know down here we're very familiar with your brands. And I'm sure you're probably busier than ever with so many people staying home and making their own cocktails at home. But you've extended your gratitude towards the community by offering a unique service. Tell us about how you're helping people during this crisis.
Yeah, so the FDA came out and there was kind of a call for all distilleries around the country to step up and help with the sanitizer effort because there's such a shortage of hand sanitizer everywhere around the country. And so we're not in that business, but we make ethanol alcohol every day. But that being said, we immediately started researching how to get in the business quick. And it requires certain ingredients, certain mixing things, certain tanks, vessels. So we had to put all that together and jump in that business very fast. And so luckily we had a lot of things come together. We were able to get the ingredients. We had bottles that we had excess bottles. We had a label guy locally. So we jumped in there and started immediately helping. Our first big batch went out to primarily all first responders here in San Antonio. And then we wanted to reach out to other cities that have been supporting us in the past, like Corpus Christi, and down there in the valley has helped us a lot get our business going. So we want to reach out to those cities like Corpus, Austin, Houston, Fort Worth, Dallas, to reach out and say, hey, we can help. We got hand sanitizer available. We'll be happy to donate to you guys. So that's kind of what's been happening. There's been pickups every day from cities all around Texas and then first responders. So a big push to get all this out.
Absolutely. And that is one perk of our circumstances now, is really watching the community, the world, our country come together and seeing what you refer to as a small distillery being able to help thousands of people by altering your factory, what you're producing, right? So tell me, how many gallons roughly are we talking that you produced for our first responders?
I guess the first batch was literally, 16,000 liters. That's
Amazing.
divided into many gallons. And we're donated in small bottles. We have a Love Distilled campaign with small bottles, and then we're donating drums that they can dispense out of. However they want it, like in bulk, in totes or drums or in bottles. And so that's kind of how we've been dispersing it.
Awesome. A different kind of bottle to get from Rebecca Creek. And tell me, what inspired you to reach out to Corpus Christi? I know that you're helping out our police department, correct?
Yeah, Corpus is, that's like one of the closest cities that we do business with. You know, so many people from San Antonio go to Corpus and Port Aransas and the beach areas. And so we just thought that would be a great, city to help out right away. And they're close to come here and pick it up pretty fast. And literally they were here the next day. We offered it and they showed up and they were so happy. The gratitude of them was so amazing. So we just try to help out those communities that helped us out. And Corpus has been a big part of our business, growing every year. So it was a no-brainer to help out.
Wonderful. Well, on behalf of the Coastal Bend, we would like to extend our gratitude to you for helping out our first responders. And also, you help out some musicians, some artists. Tell us about how you're supporting artists through this time.
Yeah, so we sponsor a lot of artists, Texas country red dirt artists on our own. And then we also have a radio station called Rebecca Creek Radio that's on iHeart. And basically, all those musicians are out of work. I mean, all their shows have been canceled for the next 90, 120 days. And so they're out of work. And so we're trying to help them, platform them and put them on our Facebook pages and feature them every night or every week, just to get them, and then there's a little Venmo that they can tip the folks. And that way they can at least, try to stay afloat while they're doing this.
Fantastic. Well, again, it's so important to, myself as a musician, but people who appreciate music. It's a therapy for most of us. It's a living for many of us who are actually musicians. So they go hand in hand. It's important to keep the industry rolling, and we appreciate you supporting that. Now, where can we go for more information about Rebecca Creek, to order some merchandise from you guys? Where can we get more info about you?
Yeah, so it's our distillery, RebeccaCreekDistillery.com. The main thing we're just asking folks is, if, to help us, buy our products, just help us buy our products to stay afloat, because we're trying to stay afloat as well. So any bottle of vodka or whiskey that people buy, that's going to help us keep people employed and keep it going. And so that's all we ask, is just to share it with their friends if they like it. That's the main thing.
Thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure to speak with you. And as I mentioned, your brand is very present here in South Texas and Corpus Christi particularly. We're grateful for you donating to our CCPD, who we love and cherish, and for supporting our musicians. It means so much. So thank you so much. And if you need anything else from us, you let us know.
Great. Thank you.
As I mentioned earlier, it just really makes me so happy to see people stretching their resources to help the community, especially our first responders. So big shout out to Rebecca Creek. Make sure you support them any way you can for their good deeds. It doesn't go unnoticed. We have a really great show coming up for you all today. We have some trivia for you, which I'm really excited about. Of course, your Coastal Living Daily Challenge. And we're actually going to visit with our solar system ambassador. Really fun Talk Nerdy segment. So you guys don't want to miss our show. We're going to keep you motivated and get some laughs going. We're just getting started on Coastal Living. Stay with us.
You're watching Coastal Living on KZTV, the only lifestyle show made in the Coastal Bend for the Coastal Bend.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.